Wonders the say shall never end. Guys, it is really so overwhelming sometimes. The news we get across the media, it's really so sad. Most of the time, it is one of betrayal, by people so close to you. So this young guy right here, Victor Ome, is said to be living and working in Australia for quite some time. He's married and has a child. So he went back home to visit his mom recently, as well as to follow up his project. Unfortunately, he was killed by some unknown gunmen and he couldn't make it back. He said that Victor is a very nice, calm, and calculated guy, and above all, he's very hardworking. So during his stay back home, he met with his old friends, took them out usually. However, he was not distracted about his main purpose of going back home, which was his project. It was said that on this particular date, on the 5th of June, Victor was back home, relaxing, having a quiet time with his mom, wife, and their child, when he had this phone call from his friends, asking him to join them out. However, Victor's instinct told him not to go out on that fateful day. Victor told them that, he's so sorry, he's tired, and he would like to relax that evening. But his friends persuaded him that, okay, if you do not want to come out to drink with us, that's not a problem. Just come out here to pay the bills because, usually in Africa, when someone comes back from overseas, your friends just want to make you dry. Every outing, the bill is on you. Now, Victor left home and beat his mom farewell and let her know that he's gonna be back in a couple of minutes. He just wants to meet up with his friends around New Haven, Enugu, to settle the bills, and he's gonna be back home. And the mom said, "All right, you do hurry up. I'll be waiting for you." He kissed the wife goodbye and their child. When Victor went there, the friends said, "Oh, we have paid the bills already." So Victor sat with them for a couple of minutes and they decided to retire back home. So on their way home, one of the friends, took a ride with Victor in his car. And just as they left New Havens, Victor Ome decided he was pressed and he decided to, park around the corner in order to ease himself. When they saw this car coming with speed behind them, the car double-crossed them, and immediately some unknown gunmen stepped out of the car. They shot Victor on his leg and his stomach, and it is said that Victor fell down and died at the spot. So when this incident took place, they tried to rush Victor to the hospital. On arrival, he was pronounced dead at the hospital. So guys, it is really so disheartening. I do not know what is happening today. We have a lot of frenemies, and I do not know why most of the time their target is people who have lived overseas. Some of them do not know the stress that these people who stay abroad go through. For the mere fact that you are not in your country, getting used to a new system, being integrated and having a job, and after all, you try to go back home to do something for yourself, not just for yourself, even for those friends. And all what they can do is to end your life. It is really so heart-wrenching. The suspect has not yet been, captured by the police. However, from Victor's younger brother, from his story that he tried to explain on Facebook about his brother's demise, the friends, of course, are a great suspect because I do not see a need. You people had a plan of going out. And then you'll be calling me who says I don't want to go out to come flush the bill. That is a huge red flag. Besides, there are other means of, transferring money via phone to phone, like you have a lot of mobile money apps. I do not know why Victor will leave the house after he's got, his instinct, made him to turn down their outing. But sometimes friends will persuade you in different ways. And if you are such a nice person, you're going to give up. You're going to fall in their trap. Like what happened to Victor. I'm sure he was persuaded over and over again. And he just said, okay, anyway, let me just go to see them. And mind you, these guys told Victor they already paid the bills. Why didn't them tell Victor on his way to that place? They would have told him, oh, Victor, you don't need to come anymore. We already paid the bills. For them to let him come there just for them to say we already paid the bill is so suspicious. Sorry, it's so suspicious. And immediately they left that place, his car was followed by unknown gunmen. So I feel like his friends were like they were trying to make him leave home because they already had this plan. All right, so guys, be careful. We have a lot of stories like this. Last month also there was this story of Kenyan couple who had lived in Germany for a long time. They returned back home and they were killed by a child that they were sponsoring, by a child they adopted, an insider. Most of the time, the mango does not fall, the apple does not fall too far from the tree. Most of these people are people very close to us who know our schedule, who know everything around us. So back to Victor's story. On the comment section, some people were saying that, oh, may God punish the people who shot him. Some people, I came across one comment, someone said that, oh, maybe he was involved in drugs and they sent someone after him. Come on, they sent someone after him only on this particular day? It's everybody who is successful out there is not just about drugs. Some people are really hardworking. I saw also some other people wrote in the comment section that, oh, people should be careful of bad friends and blah, blah, blah. But how can we be that so careful? The people you grew up with, you believe that if you succeed today, you have to share with them. And they are the same people who want to unalive you. It's really so sad. All I can say is that people should be very careful, especially when you have made it in life and you were out of the country for some time. People do change. You do not know their mindset about you. As a matter of fact, when you go back home, only those who are very fundamental to your well-being should be informed. Friends nowadays are so dangerous, and not only friends, even relatives. Be careful of your surrounding. People should not know your program when you're going to arrive in the country and when you're going to go back. It should be a huge secret. I do not know if people who left Africa to go abroad should just stay there because it is so scary. Each time you have to go back home, you really need to be very careful about your surrounding. And the saddest part is that it is those who are so close to you that are going to be the ones to deal with you. However, these stories are not, I do not bring these stories to scare you. I bring them to wisen you up, to make you to be alert of your environment, to make you to be very careful. If you are not comfortable with a particular person around you, do stay away from them. Don't be too nice, okay? Over niceness has never paid anyone. Be kind to people, however, be watchful. Until then, see you on my next video. Bye bye.